starting in general, what did you think of, our workshops together and the services that I provided? Was it valuable for you?
It was, I think it was done at the right pace for me as an individual. It wasn't bombarding me with information, but it was done in such a friendly, an open and safe environment that you are able to take in the information well, aren't you? Because I think you've got such a friendly demeanor and a manner that you don't feel intimidated. And I think on a lot of, I have done other courses like this and I find being one-to-one was brilliant, because normally there's a few on the call, but it was nice having that relationship one-to-one. But no, I think I've never known a course like it that's been so friendly, such a nice discussion, and it's almost been like watching a really fascinating movie each week.
I truly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay. And maybe, was there anything specific about the services I provided that you liked or disliked?
I love the fact that you brought in sort of real cases, real people, and how it had affected your life and friends' lives, and that I think you made it specific as well. To me, a lot of the things that you said resonated with me and my life as it is, and issues that I'm having. It wasn't generalized. I think you very
Real
much
life
sort of
example.
pinpointed, and I think you're very good at sort of picking up which areas of people's lives they need to really focus on and manifest, and bring out their positive energy and up their vibration.
Thanks a lot. And maybe you want to describe about so I know that, but still I want to hear from you, my coaching style. Have you felt comfortable discussing your concerns with me?
Absolutely, yes. I think I've never ever felt never felt the tiniest bit uncomfortable. You're very friendly. I think even your surroundings, they're friendly and sort of warm and nice to look at. So yeah, I've never felt intimidated. I felt that you're very, and the communication's great. I mean, on WhatsApp, you're always quick to communicate. You're always very understanding. So there's absolutely no fault on that. I think you're wonderful.
Thanks a lot for that. And just last question for you. Maybe do you have anything specific in your mind? Maybe some example of how this coaching has helped you, in achieving your goals or coming near to your goals, or what specific changes have you noticed in your behavior or in your way of living or performance since we started working together, or in the mindset, right?
The main thing for me is whenever I used to go and I walk the dogs every day, and that used to actually become quite a bit, I go on some beautiful walks and it's a lovely, I'm out in the air with the dog, so I loved a bit, but I could feel a lot of sort of anxiety, and I'd worry about things, and I'd worry about my life and, my family and my ex-husband and all that kind of thing. But now I go on a walk, and that's when I really notice a difference, because I sort of live in the moment and I'm aware, and I don't judge things, and I don't judge, like I think you said once on a walk, just, don't judge that, a twig for being broken, or a bird that looks, anything just like observe. That. And I think and just take it in and take in the sort of the beauty of the moment. And that definitely on a daily basis, I'm aware that is totally transformed how I'm feeling. But like with all aspects, I can now feel if I'm sort of sinking into a negative, and I consciously now know that to pull myself out of it, and that if I do that, it's going to bring about more negative things. So I think it's just about being aware. I've just become a lot more aware of my subconscious mind, rather than, and actually that it's not in your best interest, your subconscious mind. It's actually trying to really bring you down a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. So isn't it, it's lovely to understand that most of our times the outcomes that we get in our lives, because we are accidentally creating all those negative scenarios in our mind, and then they becomes reality. So it becomes very empowering thought when you realize that we are the one who has total ownership and the accountability. And as we just said that, the more, as you very rightly said, that whenever if you're taking your dog for a walk and something negative start building a momentum in your mind, then now you know that the more attention you will give it to it, it will expand either negative thought or emotion. Because your attention is the food for the thought, your attention is the food for the negative emotion. You simply take away the attention, put your attention back on the breath or on the surroundings or to some good thought, then that will expand. And I guess that's the whole game, right? So I guess
because you always like feel it pulling you. I think, as I don't know, as maybe not all humans, but I feel that sometimes you can get sort of drawn into the negative.
Absolutely.
And that kind of thinking, and like you say, just talking yourself out of it. And
absolutely,
you're aware of, we can control our brains, and it does make you feel so much better. And I've noticed, like,